Yo, what it do, dog?
What up, bro? What up?
Big homie, what's good? We are live. We are back here on Leather Helmets.
Yeah.
Salute to you, my brother. It's good to be
Salute.
back.
Salute, my brother. What
You
you
know what
over
I'm
there
saying?
sipping on,
So,
man?
oh man, I got you gonna call me a sucker, you know what I'm saying? But I got ginger ale in my cup, man.
That's it?
So, the wife came into the new year. You know, everybody got their little get rights for the year and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She says, "No, I'm not going to drink for the entire month of January. It's going to be a dry January." And I was like, "Oh, all right. Well, if you're doing that, you know what I'm saying? I'll rock with you. Make it easy for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a deterrent to that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, it's going well.
What's
Chilling.
up, man? My wife doing something similar, but I mean, she's still drinking wine and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She ain't drinking no alcohol though, so I'm still good to go with that.
Yes, sir. What you got over there?
Look, crying apple. I got some ginger ale in mine too, so
Yeah, that's the go-to right there. Crown and
Yeah.
ginger. You
Yeah.
can't really go wrong with that one. But here we are, man. Episode 22 here on the
21,
show,
really.
man. We're gonna get into why we still on episode 22 right now. You know what I'm saying? I know you ready to get your jokes off. You know what I'm saying? So last week I came in, big plans, put together a good show. I'm talking about I really spent like 2 days working on, you know what I'm saying, what I was going to, do for the show or whatever. Put a lot of effort into it, you know what I'm saying? I know I was going to be by myself and I didn't want to, get bored or nothing like that because having you like really, really helps like the flow of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, so come in, everything's all set up. About like 40 some odd minutes into the show, I look up at my screen and I see stop recording, but above that it says start streaming. So I'm like, hold up. And I said it to
Man.
because I had Roger on. Roger was on with me last week, man.
Oh, it was
And
Roger. Damn, I thought you had Schmitty.
nah, it was Roger. He came through
Yeah.
and I said to him, I was like, yo, I don't think it's streaming. And he was like, oh, something. I said, oh man. I said, nah, I'm good though, because I saw people that were in the chat. I'm like, so if they in the chat, it had to have uploaded. You know what I'm saying? It might not have streamed live, but I would have
Playback.
playback, a digital,
Yeah.
like a copy of it on the PC. I looked everywhere, man, and it just didn't save. So I was just like, fuck, man, I just wasted a whole 45 minutes talking to myself, and I thought it was a pretty good damn show, man. So
Man,
I'm an idiot.
I leave for a week, man. This is what you do, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So I titled that one "Senior Moment," man, because
You was drunk, man. What you was sipping on last week, man? Oh
dog,
no,
I
you
had
wasn't. I
juice.
forgot. You wasn't.
I had juice.
That's
I
probably the
was
problem, man. You was going through withdrawals.
I was sitting there just like I was doing so much, man, and forgot the main thing. You know what I'm
I
saying?
tell
Just
you what
terrible,
it is,
terrible.
man. You ain't know how to act, man. You had just got out that third shift.
Bro,
You didn't know what to do with yourself, man. You got that third shift, man. You was all discombobulated and shit.
I don't know what it was, but it was ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? To be on here with the show and Roger. Me and Roger had a good interview. Shout out to Roger. Um,
I mean, you were on. Give a little recap, man. Like, what y'all actually talk about? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, we talked about like his rivalries within the chat and who he got beef with and stuff like that. And he shouted out a couple cats. He took his shots where I thought he was gonna get way more spicier than he did, but he didn't. He kept it humble. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I mean, Roger's a cool dude, man. He just like to troll in the chat, and he's not really good at it.
He said he's
That's
not
my
really
guy,
good
though.
at it.
That's my guy,
Yeah,
though, man. He's a baller, though. I'm not gonna hold you, man. Like the bull can play, So
yeah, definitely.
I respect it, man. When he get on them sticks, he definitely bring it. I'm hoping that I get the if I make the playoffs. I hope I get him or Quasi. I would like them in the wild card round. Either one of those two.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to stay
Are
far
you
away.
gonna make it, man? You saying that you ain't gonna make it?
I'm looking at it, man. You know I got undisputed next. Yeah, I really he really be mopping me up, man. I'm trying to avoid him or Cooley in this playoff. Somebody got to go ahead and take care of one of them too.
I know Cooley took some bad losses this season, man.
Some
He
bad.
like
I'm
he's
like,
turning it around though, but he took some bad losses.
yeah, man. That's another guy that can play, man. He seemed like he always make the right read.
Quasi
So
Junior, like
I think he's a better passer than Quasi, man. Quasi can run that rock when he commit to it. Right now he loving throwing this ball to Chase Claypool.
yeah, I was about
So
to say he Claypool leading the league, right? Still, I
yeah,
know
like
last time I
he
had checked
really
he was.
he really be sometimes he passing too much, and I fall into that problem too. Like
Yeah,
just getting super pass happy to the point where you think everything open and you fucking Aaron Rodgers back there throwing it in tight windows and throw
yeah,
interceptions.
man. Claypool got 2,064 yards and 24 touchdowns.
Yeah, the dude's
For
going
sure,
crazy with him.
crazy.
So well, let's since we on it, let's jump into the Madden minute. It kind of flowed right into it. Just having like a conversation. You got Neon up right there.
Yeah. I got
Let me
Neon up
throw it up
right
on the
here,
screen
man.
here. Boom. So we want to get into the standings.
Yeah, we can go to the standings, man.
All right.
Yo,
So right
Seahawks,
now,
man, it took a bad loss.
who's that?
Well, we could the Seahawks. They took a bad loss up there. They 13-1 now. They I think it was the coach they lost to.
Yeah, what was up with that game? I mean, Coach played some good defense too
I don't know,
when
man.
he.
Word is they was over the limit. They was a little stacked over there.
Oh, so
Word
you
is
think
they
that?
was a little stacked over there.
So hold on. So you thinking that because it was only with one player?
Nah. He was stacked like over a lot, man. He had to drop a couple guys down, man. Like,
Wow. So he was over there with the juice unit.
yeah, he juiced up on them roids, man.
That's crazy, man. He went in there and chipped Drex like that.
I was surprised, honestly. But you stop those verts, then Mike can do something.
Yeah, it's tough though. It ain't easy.
Definitely ain't. Believe me, I had to face that
Cause
twice this season.
Because even calling the verse, you still got to make the read because that the guy you want ain't always gonna be open.
Yeah, but when you got shit, the fucking weapons he got, somebody's gonna be
Now
open, man.
traded that man a 98 speed receiver for a bag of nickels. It was only like 45 cents in it.
He backdoored somebody for a trade. He did.
Yeah, man, it's this cold world. Like
Yeah.
I don't feel as bad as most people do about what I'm saying. Like if a trade is still pending and somebody, well, what happened
Well,
with
I
that?
say so. I don't feel that way about people that's not on the trade committee. The reason why I say that is because you can, what I'm saying, you could be like, hell no, I'm a goddamn say no to this trade, and then boom, I'm gonna send in the trade. So now it's looking like you just goddamn denied that trade, so you can get them. You know what I'm saying? So I feel differently for those that's on like the trade committee and shit like that. Like what I'm saying, like case in point, last man, they was trying to say Bodge was doing that shit. Like, what I'm saying? Granted, he wasn't like Bodge an upstanding dude, but every time a trade was denied and Bodge would go behind and grab whoever was on the trade block and shit, and guys was calling them out for that shit. So
But Pete, this though, like that's like the downfall of being part of the committee or part of being the commissioner unit. You can't operate as normal, like how it would go normal. So
yeah,
that trade fell through, or even if the trade didn't fall through, you probably was already talking to. Let's use the 98 speed receiver with Jacob. You probably in Jacob ear like, yo, what you need for him. You know what I'm saying? You might be discussing it,
yeah.
and then like you see that trade fall through, and it's like, shoot, now the door back open for me here. Boom, take this. You know what I'm saying? And some people feel like, I mean, it is dirty macking because again, what's what's but Pete though, if I'm just because I've been a commissioner so long, and no matter what you do or how you move, Cass is gonna look at it like, oh, he only getting that because he the commissioner, he only
Yeah.
doing this. You know what I'm saying? That's just trash to me.
But
Because
see, that's what I always tell people. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you in trade talks with a couple people, or even if you put somebody on trade block, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't just accept the first trade that
at
comes
all,
into your inbox. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, weigh your options and shit. Okay, you put somebody on trade block, boom, one person hit you up. Somebody else might be asleep or some shit, and they hit you up a couple hours later. I mean, you can wait. You ain't. I mean, some people be in a rush to trade. You know what I'm saying? But if you wait, you can get the best deal, and you ain't got to worry about no back door and shit like that. Like that's what I do, man. I wait. I be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I like that offer, but let me see what's else out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then that way, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no man, he a commissioner, so they trade with him because he a commissioner type shit like that. Like,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I think that so to tie it back into what I'm saying, I think that falls onto the trade committee users as well because you know what I'm saying, like I don't know. I just think if a trade gets denied, whether or not I agree with it or not, if I can go back and make a better deal, I'm gonna do it.
yeah. So I mean, so what you think about, the whole it was discussions about, you know what I'm saying, if a trade is pending, then you know what I'm saying, you can't back out of that deal and go to another one. Like, cause you know that shit be like overcrowding the neon junkie and be like, yeah, I can't send a trade in because I got, you know what I'm saying, 4 trades already. One of them really not approved
Right.
technically. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
So you said you can't back out of a deal if it's pending?
no, I'm saying, how do you feel about that? Like, it was discussions about it. Like, if you know
So
what I'm
right now,
saying,
we got it. If it ain't approved, it ain't a trade, right? That's
yeah,
pretty much.
right now, if it ain't approved, it ain't a trade. But
And you and
like,
you and you saying they want to talk about like if it's impending, you
yeah,
kind of like
if you agree to a trade, like, you know what
right,
I'm saying, if you agree to a trade and it's pending getting approved or denied, you can't trade that same player until it's until it's denied. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it has to be completely denied, and then that guy can go back on the trade block. But if you know what I'm saying, the shit is approved already, like, you gotta wait and see. You can't hit the commission up like, hey, nah, I don't want to do that trade. I want to do this one. Because there's been guys that, man, been like one person in like 4, 5 different trades. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that joint to the trade committee, that, you know what I'm saying, crowds them with shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're proving a trade for the same fucking person over and over and over. So I'm just
yeah.
like, what you think about that?
I mean, I don't know, man, because like I like the ability to you know show what it's worth because you got a lot of guys like they'll put a player up and you might not think he's worth what the next person think or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So if I go out there like with Dak Prescott, if I sends me, hey, I send you actually I hit him up. I said, yo, would you like Dak? And he was like, yeah, you know what I mean, I could use him. I said, because I got a young quarterback that like it's making it tough, like I might have to play the young quarterback or whatever. And I was like, I'll send you Dak for a second. Everybody like, oh, you could have got a first for him. And I'm thinking like, yeah, I probably could have got a first. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
If
I
somebody
probably
would
would
have
have gave
came
you a
back and
first
beat
for
that,
him.
they see the second pending. Somebody come back like, yo, oh, you let them go for a second. I send you a first. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I should be able to be like, you know what? Cool. You want me? You want to match the first, or I'm gonna go ahead and take this better deal on this side.
Yeah, but like, hey, I mean, I get it. True. I operate differently though. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, case in point, like, me and the Panthers had a deal for me to get who was it I was getting? The wide receiver. I was getting the wide receiver. And he had a deal with Gons for like a first for like 2 guys, and I hit Gons up like uh prior to and was like, hey, shit, goddamn, I would have gave you a first just for Quez. He was like, shit, let's do that one. And I was like, nah, I already had an agreed to a trade with Roger, and I was like, I ain't gonna back out that, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm an upstanding guy, so I ain't gonna back out the trade with me and Roger, like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, like I feel that. Like I just don't. I just think you gotta understand. Like this is like a open market. You know what I'm saying? Like if you out here, it's just like any trade. Like I guarantee the Bears leaking stories about what they want to do with the number one overall pick. Why? Because they see, oh, the coach gonna want to get ahead of teams. You know what I'm saying? Like I can drive the price up on this joint. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Yeah,
like you said. I might not take the first deal that come across the table, but I also might agree to something, leak it, and then that also drives the price up. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
yeah, but how often do you? I don't think I ever seen it. Like you see a trade, I'm like, yeah, this trade has been approved, and then you're like, nah, it didn't happen because now he's going such because they came with a better deal. I don't think I've ever seen that shit.
I mean, you see like trades are like pending league approval, or you know what I mean, some
Yeah,
paperwork don't go through, physicals don't get passed, like deals that fell apart at the, you know what I'm saying, right at the door.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
I mean, well, I've
we
seen that.
we
I'm
switch
talking
back.
about, yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about as far as just the teams, not somebody failing a physical or some shit like
Right,
that.
right.
Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So in the chat, man, what y'all think? So AC's on the side of, if the trade is shook on, like a gentleman's agreement, that is that's rock solid right there. Which is
Yeah.
which is you know not a problem either. I'm not arguing against it. Just playing devil's advocate, and then I know how I move. You know what I'm saying? Like if I see a
Back,
better deal that I
back
like,
goes shouting.
you know what I'm saying? If I see somebody in the midst of trade, I'm like, oh, that's what I gotta beat. You know what I'm saying? It's like seeing high score and not going and going after it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
Yeah,
I can one up that deal because I need that player. You know what I'm saying? That's why I came out so strong with Pat. Sertain. I was like, man, I'm gonna send him. I'm gonna overpay real quick, and I'm gonna get him back before anybody else get in there and start like cluttering this man's mind. He agreed to it just like that.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So, but sometimes I go and test the waters, like, yo, man, I got third. I'm like, man, you crazy. And then I start the conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right.
yeah.
Or
That's
whatever.
why
You know what I'm saying?
I be asking like, hey, shit, what's his price tag? Like, what are you trying to get for him?
But
You know what
some
I'm
cats
saying?
don't, they be playing around.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come in there, I'm gonna offer you something for. If you say it's ridiculous, now let's raise it up. Or if it's somebody I really, really want, I'm gonna send the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's everybody for themselves, man.
Hey
That's
Roger,
how I do.
man, you can get a Jameson 2.0, man. I got a early first round for Jameson. There you go. Boom.
I mean, he know what he took. He took it. He
Matter of
took it
fact,
out of.
I
He took it out of his own hands by putting him as his wild card because he would have traded
I
me,
know. I would have gave him Schwartz and my first for Jameson.
bro. I straight up like offered him. I offered him. I feel like we had deals multiple times. So look, that word is bond, Joel would have been done. Jameson would be a cowboy right now. You know what I'm saying? Like he still was able to. Like, you know what? This ain't a good idea. He's a monster on this game. So I should probably keep him.
Hey, speaking of the wild card, I think it was Dre who posted in a suggestion talking about you should be able to trade wild card for wild card or some shit like that, and
Oh shit!
if you do then you can't trade
What?
some shit
He
for a
put that in
year or
there?
some shit. Yeah, yeah, I can't remember what it was verbatim. Let me pull it up though.
I
Yeah,
got it
he
right
put
here.
something in there. Yeah, he put something in there on the lines of that shit.
Allow wild card X Factor trades. If we do, we can't have a wild card X Factor for one season. So you basically drop down a
Yeah.
dev for the trade. You think a trade is worth that?
I don't not necessarily drop down. I guess it's you still only get to have 6 superstar X factors.
Right. So
So you
say you
don't
already
yeah.
so say you got seven,
Yeah.
but then you trade for a wild card, you getting
You got
back a ability player. So one of the ability players that you have on your unit, you
gotta
would have to
get
drop
dropped.
down.
Yeah.
You think that's worth? I mean,
I don't
sometimes
know.
it's worth it for young players too,
Yeah.
especially it's like Parsons has won an award all what 4 seasons we played. He's like he went from superstar to X Factor. Actually, started as an X Factor, and I downgraded him.
Yeah.
He jumped right back up to X Factor. So that's why every time I got a downgraded player, I downgrade players like that. You know what I'm saying? They're young and they get that XP for going back up every single time too. So like if you got a downgraded
Giving out
player,
giving
it's
out them
smart.
gems for free, man.
Oh yeah. That's a little gem right there. Like, but and also like his abilities are more important than his X factor
X
to me.
Factor, yeah.
So
I
I
don't
don't
know.
got no problem having a superstar. I'm like,
I really haven't seen a lot of people X Factors getting highlighted this year. Maybe I haven't seen it.
I know I can get it lit up. That joint be going. Like defense is
Man,
tough, man.
yeah.
Like you got to really be dialed in on defense because like it's so much stuff that get open this year.
Well, they got defenders running through the wide receivers for interceptions now. So
Yeah, the tip pass is it was a little update this week. And one of the things was like we were tipping the passes and like it's bouncing off 2-3 defenders. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Nobody picking it off. So I've probably watched like 2 games and I seen a couple tip pass interceptions. So I don't know. I mean, the update addressed it a little bit, saying it was going to reduce that. And you see you
Yeah.
seeing it a little more, I guess.
Yeah. So,
Who
what
knows?
about the tip catches? Like, or is it just for the defense?
Quasi had a tip catch today.
That's what's up, man. I don't understand why they took it out anyway. Like, it's football, man. Like, people catch tip passes, like,
Especially when they that like
yeah,
tipped it right to me. You know what I'm saying? It happens so much on that damn game.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, it's going to be interceptions off that. That's what if this was happening in real life, they not just going to bounce it off their heads like they playing fucking volleyball. So
Oh man,
in the show here, we kind of went off on a
man, we
nice little
did.
talk there. That was our Madden minute. You know what I'm saying? That was solid too. That was a nice little breakdown. See what they think in the chat about that the trade thing. I mean, I'm not against it. If it's a rule, we rock with it. You know what I'm saying? But I can also see it from both sides as well.
Yeah, I mean, it don't necessarily have to be a rule, man. That's just one of those things within me that this is an unspoken rule type joint for me. That's it.
All right, you heard it first, man. Well, not first. That's the law. Um, so we weren't here last week, and last week I actually started the show off like this with the boy Hamlin, Damar Hamlin, on a Monday night game where he got it looked like a basic play. You know what I'm saying? Then he
Yeah,
just kind of
man.
fell back down, man. That joint was like I'm watching it live, thinking it was just like a concussion, like he got dizzy, had to go down to a knee until you started seeing these different angles, and like it looked more serious than what you normally would see.
Yeah, man, that joint was scary, man, for sure. And like based off the joints that I've heard from like doctors and junk, it's like it was like some uncommon junk at like a second or when his heart like was in some kind of cardiovascular crap, and when they made contact, that's what made his heart start like that. Man, that shit is crazy.
Yo, see her choking my life away, but I'm trying to get myself together here.
How about I said, man, you right?
I need some more grab me a water. But yeah, keep it going though, man. My fault.
But yeah, so honestly, man, like, I've seen a lot of different drinks, man. I've seen, like, you got those people out there with their theories, and they trying to say that it was COVID related, like, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, man, you haven't seen it,
No,
man, bruh.
how's it COVID? How we get the
I,
COVID?
man, I don't know. There's like none of this stuff was happening before 2020. Man, bro, like, yeah,
It's
man, like,
I feel
I,
like I don't know. That's crazy.
and of course, it's all the ones that's anti-vax, of course, right? You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying, like.
That's
I don't know. It's just crazy, man.
crazy path to take to think like a football hit is COVID related. Like it was a freak accident. Yeah, we haven't seen it before 2020, but I don't think we've ever seen it before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you've seen people die on the field and stuff, but like that, like live and witnessing this never happened. I think it's happened like one time in that league.
Yeah, yeah, man. Shout out to that assistant trainer, man. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get a head trainer job somewhere soon, man. Like maybe after
Absolutely,
this year, like, bro.
absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Like he gonna get some type of head trainer job, man.
But yeah,
CPR for what? He was like out for what? 10 minutes,
it was
10, 11 minutes.
it felt like forever, man. Like I'm sitting there,
Yeah,
like yo, he's still down. Like, and they kept spinning back to ESPN, making them uncomfortably have a conversation out of thin air. Like, come on, man,
yeah.
just like I don't know, it was crazy. But good news though, you know what I'm saying. As of the day, like he back home in Buffalo, talking. He was on Twitter. You know what I'm saying. So it's good to see the young man back out there, and
Do
you
so?
know what
Do
I'm
you
saying.
think he gonna play again, or would you?
I would probably hang it up. You know what I'm
Like,
saying. But that's me as a older, you know what I'm saying, washed up dude, young guy. You know what I mean. You kind of think you invincible. You know what I'm saying. I know it's been plenty of times. Damn, I feel like I tweaked that knee a little bit, but I'm good enough to, you know what I'm saying. If I can run on it, I'm good. You know what I'm saying. I just gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying. Like yes, many times you don't went out there with injuries, banged up, or whatever, and you took chances every single time because you always think like I'm gonna be good on the, what I mean, other end. And plus, that's what you do.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's your job. You don't just not go to work. Some people got that mindset for everything.
yeah.
That's a tough decision, bro. You thinking about it, that's tough.
Tough, man. Like
You know what I'm saying?
I
But
don't know. I'll probably hang it up too.
to us, it's easy. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't got that on the line. You feel me? So I respect it either way. But I really hope the brother, you know what I'm saying, take care of himself and, you know, remain healthy because that was scary, bro. You don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I got serious, started off super serious, man, with the show last week. So, you know what I'm saying? I gotta segue to something that caught my attention on the net. It was 2 weeks ago now. You know what I'm saying? You see here, refresh. Oh no, did I lose it? Oh, so shorty here, like it's just this came across my Twitter feed, man. This shorty got a pan of lasagna walking somewhere, and I was like, where is she going? Then I see her bang the left into her
Oh yeah,
bedroom.
man, bro. Hey, bro, she had the whole pan of lasagna, bro. Like,
In
bro,
bed, dog. It's not like
wait, bro.
breakfast in bed. Like this is a pan of lasagna, fresh out the
Bro.
oven.
That just don't make no sense.
That joint
Like,
scalding hot, dog.
bro,
And she ready to go crazy. Well, I wonder what
bro.
show she watching. When you go sit down and you got your food. You're like, all right, what show is she watching with a pan of lasagna? You can't even really pay attention because you spilling cheese.
Bro, I don't know, bro. But
You
man,
got that,
you can't be that hungry. Like, yo,
that's crazy, dog. That's crazy, man. It's a couple shows like that. Me and my wife watched this joint. It's called 1,000 Pound Sisters,
mm,
and it's just these two big joints, man. And the whole show is about them trying to get healthy to get like weight loss surgery,
yeah,
and they be going
they be having to
crazy.
have, they be having to lose like 200-300 pounds.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, just to get
man,
right. You know what I'm saying? Then that's where, you know, it's crazy, man. Like, but I thought that, I thought I had to lighten it up a little bit, go that route. You know what I'm saying? So we into the NFL playoffs, you know what I'm saying? Um, power rankings going into the playoffs. And then right from the power rankings, let's talk these playoff games. Then we'll get our guests in here. You know what I'm saying? Get the thing rolling.
uh,
Which we do top 7 because it's playoffs? Or you
I
want to,
mean, we can. I could. I mean, I still can do the 10. I could do
let's
my
do
10.
10. All right.
All
I feel
right.
like
Yeah, I still can do 10. So of course, One, I got Chiefs.
Okay, of course.
I said two, I got Bills. Three, I got Eagles. Four, San Fran. Five, Vikings. Six, Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
Seven, Dallas. Eight, Chargers. Nine, Giants. And 10, I got Duval.
Wow.
You know, got Duval up in there, man. Shout out to the boys making the playoffs, man.
That was a good game too.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely was.
so I mean that's pretty much solid. We probably got the same one. I got Chiefs 1, Bills 2. I got Bengals 3.
Mm.
Probably got Niners 4. See, these teams is banged up. Chargers, I would put Chargers at 5, Steelers 6, Jag 7.
I ain't hit the Vikes not one time yet.
I don't like them.
But you like the Steelers who ain't in the playoffs?
The Steelers got in.
They did. I don't think they got in.
Hold on, I was just looking at the games. What the hell?
Yeah, Steelers didn't get in. Dolphins got in.
The Dolphins got in.
Yeah. Man, I'm not finna sit here and let you disrespect my Vikings like that. Man, we're 13-4. You talking about the fucking Steelers, bro?
Listen, man, y'all lose the big games, man. Y'all, I feel like y'all got the rap that we have. Like, I'm worried about these Bengals. I mean, not the Bengals, the Buccaneers.
Yeah, but I mean, we don't play them.
Yeah, but y'all out of there. I feel like y'all should beat New York handedly.
Yeah, but
watch when this game go down, y'all gonna make it a nail biter. For what? Blow the Giants out. They don't belong in the playoffs.
I mean, if we beat them, we got to go to San Fran. We probably lose that game, honestly.
I feel like y'all got the team to beat both those teams, but again, like when you need Kirk to do something.
Yeah, I don't like Kirk in primetime games. I mean, if all the games was at 1 o'clock, then
shit, all these joints is
we'll win the Super Bowl. We'll win the Super Bowl, man.
Yeah, so
we talk about the Vikings. What about Dallas, man?
I don't like. I'm telling you, but that like the way we played. I feel like either you sit the starters or not, but you can't play like that. Like if you're gonna be out there and you're gonna play week 18, you can't look like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like at some point, you had to be like, all right, the Eagles are up, 16-0. This team is, dead in the water. We don't have a shot at this number one. We're gonna sit these starters down for somebody to get hurt. Because you already look like ass. You know what I'm saying? But you went on and got embarrassed for the whole 4 quarters. All right. Come out there and play like that this week. You go home.
All right, so what you
Brady not playing?
Yeah. Huh? You at what, 7?
Oh yeah, 7. So yeah.
Talk about some damn Steelers.
Because you guys are there, I'll put the Vikings at 7, Dallas at 8, Dolphins at 9, and Jags at 10. Or I said Jags. No, I had Jags at 6.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, so I just don't have the confidence in my Vikings or my Cowboys or your Vikings, bro.
Yeah, I don't think we're winning the Super Bowl at all. Like, no. I have, me, I don't have no faith in Kirk Cousins at all. And on top of that, we have a rookie head coach. But what we do have going for ourselves is we did win 11 one-score games. And, playoffs, man, games are decided by one scores for the most part. So it is working in our favor.
So you want to do a bet that for the wild card? You want to you pick anything?
Hold on, let me look at the lines.
All right, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna bring our guy in, and you think about the lines and stuff like that, and then at the end, we throw them out there as the closing John. So here we go. We're gonna bring the homeboy in. What up, dog?
Yo, what's up, guys?
What up?
What's up, AC?
Mr. Verts.
Mr. Cheese.
Yeah.
Clap it up for the homie Drex in the building.
Yeah.
My guy, man. You like I was coming in here prepared not to have anybody on.
Y'all drinking water, man. I feel alone.
I gotta stay hydrated, bro.
Salute to you, man.
Thank you.
I was planning on coming in here kicking it with AC tonight because I didn't hit anybody up, and I didn't want the last minute. And Drex was like, "Yo, you know what, man? You got anybody coming on?" Or you gonna have? He asked me if I was gonna have Roger back, and I was like, "Man, we did a whole John. I ain't gonna ask him to come right back." You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give it. I do want to get him back on there. You know what I'm saying? And you know, because it was a good. He showed up nice on there, man. I would like y'all to hear from the guy because you know, I mean, it was a good one. You know, he's a good sport about it. But I got you here, man. You know, I call he came in. We did an audio test before AC, and I was like, "Yo, I just wanted to get your audio right. You sound good." And he was like, "Oh yeah, you know, I got the you know, premium professional setup." I see you fucking dork.
Nah, bro, of course you do, man. All cheeses do.
Yo, this dude's crazy, man. He try to watch all the anime joints. We was arguing yesterday because he wants to put Death Note above Dragon Ball Z, but
And it's definitely
I'm
better.
not gonna let him do that. I'm not gonna let him do that.
It's not
better.
It's not.
I call him a dork, and then we start talking anime. So you know, what I mean, I'm right in there in the same boat.
He's just an older dork. Don't worry about it. That's all that is.
Super grown one. So AC, man, you got any questions for my man?
I'm gonna just come straight out with the jugular. Like, how does it feel? Like, you've blown how many Super Bowls now?
Oh, how many?
First off, yeah, we're gonna talk about the one versus BK.
That's the legendary.
Talk about that.
It wasn't even the fact that he how he lost. It was the comeback leading into how he lost. It was everything. You saw the wheels coming off. It's literally like if you wanted to like have like a how to or like this is what it looks like when we say the momentum is the factor in this game. Like when that momentum swings, it swing. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes there's really nothing you can do. It's like every move you made was the wrong fucking move. So like, and that was happening to my man live on a big screen too. I know that's the worst one too. Where you can't. It's like yo, everybody. I don't know, man. That one was legendary though, Drex. And then what put the icing on the cake was the Snipes intro.
That was a good one.
That was a phenomenal time in Madden, bro. But yeah, man, how you feel about that, man?
You know, I mean, that was when we had the not capped out superstars. So BK's team was stacked. I came in as a big 2 touchdown underdog, and I was beating him in the first half. So I mean, even though I lost and choked at the end of the day, I feel like even though I still did my thing at the end of the day. I don't know.
We ain't trying to hit that more victory.
I'm saying for as good as the guy was playing at that point in time, like for you to be up on him like that with that team was crazy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? With that team, it was like, oh snap, this dude can ball a little bit.
I was building my team when I first joined Other Helmets. Everybody, I think it was one of you and someone else. I think Smitty too. We're trading all my good players away for like how I want to build my team. Y'all would give me, whatever, I'm bad or whatever. I came in, did my thing, got this team built up. Did a couple things, but nothing crazy. So not until the next year when I started really making my name.
Dreader cheese. Yo, I've been over here laughing for I don't know how long. Oh man. Okay, man, go ahead, Jill, bro.
Yeah, so that's my guy though, man. Drex is probably top 5 player in leather helmets. You know what I'm saying? So that's where my question come in for you, man. Where do you rank yourself? Because you're in the hall. You know what I'm saying? Where do you rank yourself as a leather helmet? User. I mean, you right on the other side of the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? As far as in the leather helmets, where do you rank yourself within? If you hear me and AC do our top 10 NFL teams, like give me your top 5 in the hall. You know what I'm
In the
saying?
Hall,
Yeah.
let me look at the Hall of Fame real quick. It would have to be, obviously, if I put myself, I can't. I'm outside the top 5 for sure. It would be like you 1, Smitty 2, and then I'll have to look back on who have been here the longest.
I mean, I'm talking about winning bowls. I wouldn't
Schmitty,
take.
But we're winning
Schmitty
bowls.
too.
Yeah.
Wait. If we're winning, we're talking Madden, then it's got to
Yeah.
be probably Messi now. He has what, 3 chips?
I still got more than him.
See, but that was 7
I
years
don't
ago. So I mean,
I
that
don't
don't count.
care. Yes, it do. We're talking about the Hall of Fame. We're not talking about current. We're talking about Hall of Fame. We're ranking Hall of Fame players. And if we're ranking Hall of Fame players off Super Bowl, then Jim definitely not in there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you put me number 1, get out of here.
No, I'm saying.
See, I thought we were just talking about like leather helmets users. No, but Madden wise, I'm picking Messi 1, and then either BK or Quaddy 2.
I just don't understand how you got the BK and Quasi before getting the undisputed.
He's like, since I've been here, he's only won 1.
So you got yourself, BK, Messi,
Smitty.
Yeah, Smitty.
Yeah,
Smitty had a run.
It's been 3 or 4 years, but he has won 2 or 3 chips. 2 chips, I think.
I think he has 3.
Smitty got 3. I got 4. Yeah. Smitty got 3. BK got 4.
4. Yeah.
Messi got 4. Damn. Undisputed got what? 3 or 4? 3. You got what?
I got 2.
You know who's a sleeper? You know who's a sleeper? Chop got 2 of them joints.
Yeah, Chop. Chop. Let me see what else. Nobody else got more. Nobody else got 1.
Sway with the undefeated.
Yeah.
That was a good. The thing I respect the most about that undefeated season, like, he had to grind out some of them. He had to grind out some of them wins too. That game of him undisputed was like watching like some like competition, like Madden being played, because they was going back and forth. And then that throw he made, and I'm like, how the fuck did he complete that pass, though?
I forgot. My bad, Bodge. I forgot you got 2. You do got 2.
Bodge got 2.
Hold on. When they saying don't count.
It counts. He won it.
I know it counts. The Disney shit, they say it don't count. But he still won. He beat. I forgot who he beat. He beat you.
No.
He beat somebody, but he beat somebody.
He undisputed.
He
played the chip like 3 straight times.
Facts.
Yeah. Man,
Undisputed couldn't get 1 there.
Oh yeah, Undisputed definitely did let Dre win the Super Bowl. Man.
Oh. See, that's why we don't count those Super Bowls 7 years ago. Like Dre win, that don't count.
Hey man, you gotta count it though, man, because he beat Undisputed, brother. Like you gotta.
He validated that joint by beating the guy in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like his run he had a nice little run to the bowl. A lot of one score grind out wins.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Rich got 2.
Rich got 2.
Rich got 2. Forgot about Rich, because Rich beat me in the Super Bowl, man. My first Super Bowl, Rich beat me on the fucking last second goddamn throw.
Ooh, that sucks.
Yeah. So what else you got? What else you got for you? That was a good little trip down memory lane in the league.
So since Messi's gone, your kryptonite in the Super Bowl so far, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is this your year?
Definitely gonna be my year. I'm taking everything. I'm winning a chip this year.
Okay.
I mean, you locked in.
Yeah. So who you think you're gonna face in the Super Bowl?
Who would you like to face in the Super Bowl?
Who's in the playoffs right now? Let me look real quick. Because I don't even check out the AFC. So
I don't respect nobody over there.
I mean,
let me subtitle that for you.
Right. So I don't even check out the AFC. You got Ravens. I mean,
he said the only person that was beating me is gone over there. You know what I'm saying? And I
Ravens, Chiefs is Boyd, Browns is Greg. Greg is actually Browns is Smitty. Smitty stinks outside. And then Bengals, Greg. Then Bills, who's Nino.
I don't really see him doing much. So,
so I'm saying it's AFC. Whoever makes it out of there really gonna get chipped this time. So that's how I see it.
So my guy Drake said he's going to the bowl, number 1. Like, just forget about us. And when he get there, it's already a done deal.
Yeah.
So I should start making your banner right now.
Might as well. It's all good, bro. You know what I mean? You know, the NFC Championship game is going to be lit, bro. That's all we know.
Oh, see, who you playing in there? Vail?
I think Vail again.
Yeah. So
I don't see no one beating Vail.
That's
undisputed.
crazy.
They had a good game though.
They did have a good game,
They
but
split 1-1.
It's crazy because you jumped in the chat like, "Oh, my card is dead." I'm like, "You better be careful."
Nah, see, I mean, I know that. I know he can. I know he can come back, but he was forced to throw. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not undisputed game. Like, he don't want to do that shit.
Like
And
y'all
when you
be
force
like
him to
y'all
do
don't.
that-
I get every single tweet. Every week, undisputed. Sam Howell threw for 353 with 4. I'm like 353. So I go back and look at the game. Y'all be talking about this dude don't pass. Come on, man.
No,
don't pass.
he passes, but he doesn't pass. If that makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got fucking Mike Evans. Of course he gonna throw the ball like
Man,
shit.
that motherfucker, he be eating.
that should be crazy.
Man, that motherfucker unguardable on here.
Yeah, so Roger's in the chat there, man. He's talking about that victory where he left DK 1-on-1 and he calling it a miracle.
I mean, that's just all that was just shitty user skill. For being honest, he clicked on it, just dove to the ground, dove out of bounds. I mean, he could say what he wants, but you know what I mean.
Man.
Like I said, 1v1.
Fuck DK.
I'm taking that shit.
Hey man, AC, we gotta get another game in, brother. Next season, you're gonna see a little bit more DK next time, though.
Nah, because I'm going cornerback with my my top 10 pick I'm about to get.
I hope nobody's there for you.
Damn, man, it's fucked up.
All right, so I got one last question for you. I'm gonna get it spicy because you know how much I love it. Who's your bigger challenge, man, between these guys? 1v1. Smitty or Jacob? Why and why not?
To me, it'd be Jacob just because he knows how I play. He knows how everything. And then we'd be talking in Discord and how I'd be talking about like some stuff. You know, if you face an opponent, he don't fucking listen. That's why he's 3-10, whatever. But you know, if he just knows how I play, Smitty, if I figure like Smitty runs these certain 10 plays, and if I can get him to throw me one, the game's gonna be over.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why to me, it'd be Jacob.
So would Jacob be the Trub to your Messi?
Yeah, he definitely will be. Yeah, so stupid. So stupid.
Hey man, Bratavius been out there lighting it up.
Man, that boy be throwing that pill because he don't care.
Hey, no, crazy man. Both of his tackles already got over 10 sacks, man.
Because he already dropping back and letting it
already
go.
Normal from superstar, dog. But damn,
that's crazy.
He gonna pass. That's one thing he gonna do.
I mean, I got one last question. Hey man, let me get the ebook, man.
You want an ebook?
Let me get yours.
Ooh. I mean, you can DM me, and you know we can talk about little payments. You know what I mean? And then I send you a couple things.
Money ain't never been the issue.
Hey, yo,
I'm just saying. I mean, Brady's got the ebook. That's why you see Briggs was 10 wins. So you know what I mean?
It's just out of the ordinary in here, man.
Of course, man. He got the goo, man. Of course he got the ebook, man. Need an ebook for that guy.
Hey man, the goo cost you that last game though.
Oh my god, bro. I don't know, man. I just can't beat the guy, man. Yeah,
one of them
bonus. It's like styles make matches, man. That's the fucking fact, man. I hate playing Jacob because he played just like I said, he's a mini. You know what I'm saying? He just towed the line way more than you.
Definitely more aggressive.
All right, well, I'm gonna jump into the 2-minute warning, man. Unless you got more questions or whatever for this guy. It's been a good chat.
Don't join my division next season.
Yeah,
hey
stay
man.
the fuck away.
I thought we wanted comp.
No. Hey, I don't care about I don't care about the comp, man. I just don't be having time for Madden and shit like that. Like that shit.
Yeah. I mean, no. I played. This is one of the years I haven't put as many hours into it either. I just get on to play, and that's about it. So
that's all I definitely do.
All right, let's jump into these questions, man. I'll be odd, you be eating. Let's rock and roll, man. So my guy, Pull this out real quick. Headphones or earbuds?
Earbuds.
Glizzy or
Burger.
Nike or Adidas? I
Nike.
spelled Adidas.
Cold or heat?
Hot. Hate being cold.
Do you dance or are you standing against the wall?
I'm standing. I got 2 left feet. My big ass ain't dancing.
Monitor or TV? I mean, I already know.
Monitor, you know.
Is the monitor gun? Mic or no mic?
Mike. Give me all the mic games.
Halfback or wide receiver?
Wide receiver.
Run or pass?
Pass.
Nas or Jay-Z?
Jay-Z.
Fuck Jay-Z.
Damn. All right, my man. What you got for us, man? This has been a good one, man. This has been a good talk. You know what I'm saying? Having somebody that, you know what I'm saying, dialed in the leather helmets and able to chat some history up with you.
Yeah, for sure, man.
What you got for us?
Not much. Just appreciate what y'all do. You know what I mean? Appreciate Briggs, AC. You know, y'all do your thing every week. You know, if it's one of them things of like you know, it's getting to a point where like Madden season is kind of slowing down now. I don't know if it's for y'all, but you know, this league always competitive. Everybody's always talking smack. You know, it's fun. I love this league. This league's the best. So I just want to say thank y'all for running the league.
My man, we appreciate you, man, being active.
Mr. Clip and Dip.
Dude, we got to get back to that. Nah, bro, you tripping on that shit. Nah, bro, you tripping.
Man, I should have sent Jim the clips, man. He could have put a special on kickoff, boy. Woo!
It's kickoff. I press A twice and just don't even look at my controller again. Like, what do you mean? Like, I can't. Like, it's a touchback. You tripping?
So you got a big leg kicker. So I mean, he sounded like he returning it, and you're not making no tackles though.
Man, I'd be scoring and then be like, all right, fuck, I'm returning now. You know what I mean? And he'd get 20, 30 yards. You know what I mean? And I just let the CPU make it. Like, I don't care.
So Bob got a question for you, man. How can we get you to retire?
Just better talk to Briggs and let him join my division again. I ain't retiring from what I'm thinking. You know, I'm a young dude. I don't think I'm fucking quit Madden anytime soon.
Yeah, hold on. They said stop AC. What I say now? What I do now? what AC do now?
Yeah, that's what's up, dog. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like even with the Madden season slowing down, man, we still gonna be around, especially when we got users like you, man, active, locked in, and we appreciate it for sure, man. I'm gonna let you get out of here, man. Definitely appreciate you sliding through.
Thank you, bro.
All right, bro.
Rex. That was a good interview, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they talking about the whole shit. I drop that ether right now. You know what I mean?
So what you got for us on the way out, man?
The parting shots, man, you know. I ain't really got too much, man. Go Vikes, man. That's all I got, man. Salute to you, man. Hold it down, man. Glad you fixed it this week.
I thought you was gonna give me more on get at me more on that because that was crazy, man. Bro. That was funny shit right there. I looked up like, oh man.
But I said he was talking to himself for 45 minutes.
Anyway, man, my parting shots, man, is I appreciate the league. You know what I'm saying? Because I noticed that we're getting a lot more like active guys joining on the wait list and stuff like that. I appreciate guys bringing in guys. I appreciate like the guys when they come in, you know what I'm saying, they adapt to how we do things over in LH, which ain't too far off of how most leagues operate, but you know, they come in, they might play a certain way in another league. They come in here and they, you know what I'm saying, become like a active member or whatever the case may be. And those wind up being some of our, you know, longest, like long time users or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate that for sure. Yeah, and with that, man, I ain't got nothing else, bro. Salute to you again, my brother. And we out.